Welcome to this hypnosis session for creating a new you. The wonderful thing about hypnosis is something you create. You created the energy to put into this hypnosis session. You create the time you set aside today to relax and start to feel calm. And you create the new you every day, don't you? Imagine a time when you were so relaxed before. Because oftentimes I see people relax when they remember a time that they relaxed before. If you imagine relaxing, you can create relaxation. That means you can. Are you feeling more relaxed than before you started this hypnosis session for creating a new you? As you imagine a time when you relaxed before, ask yourself, what was in front of you? What was to the left? What was to the right? What was behind you? What was above you? What was below you? What did you see as you were relaxing during this time? What sounds were there as you were relaxing before you are relaxing now? What did you feel during this time before the relaxation you are creating now for this hypnosis session? What did you say to yourself as you were relaxing during this time before this moment now, where you are creating relaxation for success for later in this session? Do you notice if you are more relaxed then or now? It doesn't really matter if you are more relaxed now than before. What matters is that you know you are creating the relaxation. I am here with the sound of my voice and the hypnotic and calm tone and tempo of my voice to guide you along as you create the relaxation you want to create. As you are sitting or lying down, notice if one hand is heavier than the other hand. And you probably notice that the left can be heavier than the right, because that's the right hand, or the right hand can be heavier, because the left a certain sensation of heaviness compared to the right feeling of the right. When your eyelids are closed, maybe you want to open them and you find you cannot. Even if you try, you find you cannot right now, because you are so relaxed. And that means you can open them later after you create a new you. Have you noticed when doing hypnosis Your mind drifts where it wants to go. And that is because you are aware of everything. And yet at the same time, you are not aware, aren't you? You are listening with the unconscious mind, while your conscious mind is drifting away and not listening. Your conscious mind is drifting far away and not even attempting to listen now. Your unconscious mind is using the least effort because that is what it likes to do, and it is listening and hearing and feeling and seeing, while your conscious mind has drifted into relaxation and peace. You can relax like you want to, because your unconscious mind is in charge now. And when this happens, your unconscious mind does what it wants to do. And right now, that is learn and listen. Your unconscious mind knows what is good for you. And because it knows what is good for you, your conscious mind can keep drifting and stay relaxed and calm. I'm sure your conscious mind does not know and does not mind that your unconscious mind is in control, because your unconscious mind is awake to learning and listening. Your unconscious mind has so much potential, and this same potential is not in your conscious mind, because your conscious mind doesn't remember everything like your unconscious mind does. And your conscious mind is okay with this because it knows when it's good to use your unconscious mind. You can forget to remember so easily, or remember to forget certain things. Because with forgetting certain things, you can remember many other things. Remembering what you want to remember, and forgetting to remember, or remembering to forget what you can forget. It doesn't matter if you forget, because you don't need to not remember. Your unconscious mind remembers anything and everything anyways. And that means that you know you can let your unconscious mind learn and listen and remember, while your conscious mind is relaxed and forgets. You can keep listening with the unconscious mind during this session. And when you're learning and listening and listening and learning, you relax more. And when you relax more, you create more relaxation. And when you create more relaxation, you see yourself creating new opportunities. And when you see yourself creating new opportunities, you hear new possibilities. And when you hear new possibilities, you feel there are new choices for you. Drift and dream, because as you listen to me, it's as if the room has relaxing feelings too. Because with your unconscious mind you learn and listen deeper and deeper. Your conscious mind stays drifting away as your unconscious mind listens for the rest of this session. While the unconscious and conscious and conscious and unconscious mind are doing what they are supposed to be doing right now. And that means right now, you are in the process of creating a new you. Now, a new individual. It doesn't matter what age you are, what your skills are, what your talents are, because you can create the person that you want to become. Right now, you can become successful if you want to become successful. You can say to yourself, I create a more and more successful person. Right now, if you want to, you can become a more resourceful person. You can say to yourself, I create a more and more resourceful person. Take a moment and decide 3 things that you want to become and create them now. Imagine seeing yourself embodying these traits. Imagine hearing the sounds of these qualities. And imagine what it feels like to become this person and create this person. The thing is, you already have the resources inside of you to do this. This hypnosis is only empowering you to show you that you can do this easily and naturally now. You develop these characteristics effortlessly because you have the confidence and resources to do it. Maybe you want the qualities of self-love, health, gratitude, happiness, joy, self-confidence, wisdom, knowledge, or being ambitious and a self-starter, or even having the passion to deserve it all and more. Someone told me the other day that they choose to either have success or to have more success. So, choose to create that much success or more success now. You can automatically become the person you choose to be with the characteristics, qualities, and traits you create, because they are already resources within you. Now you know that it is possible, and you have belief or more belief to do this, right? Once you believe this, commit to it and decide. And know that you are that individual that is created automatically and effortlessly now. You now realize that your unconscious mind accepts this, because it recognizes these characteristics, qualities, skills, and traits. You have them inside of you, don't you? Your unconscious mind accepts anything and everything that is good for you. So, tell your unconscious mind now exactly what you want, and it's going to do exactly what you suggest. Become aware and notice that you are continuously and consistently creating a new you, because you can grow each day or each moment. This is because at any time, your unconscious mind can accept any suggestion. And it's like a plant being watered and growing. What you feed your unconscious mind is what happens in your reality. You recognize that you form good habits because the more often you tell your unconscious mind the habits you want to have, then the more those habits become a reality. Imagine if you told yourself when you were a child how smart you are. How smart do you think you are right now? The thing is, you become what you believe, and you become what you want to become. So it's important that you tell your unconscious mind again what you want to become right now. Because remember, that is the mind that is listening now. Tell your unconscious mind what you want to achieve and what you want to create. Maybe there's something you always wanted to do, and you haven't done it yet. Tell your unconscious mind that you can do it, and imagine doing it now. Notice what you see, hear, and feel as your unconscious mind and the resources you have inside of yourself are creating this now. You are empowered, and you tell yourself that you can do anything you want to do. Your dreams and goals are achievable and valid. You are good enough and more than good enough. You are intelligent and smart. You have talents and more talents. You believe all your goals are realistic. And you can create a reality where you accomplish all of them. Allow your unconscious mind to learn what it wants to learn now, because it is going to accept these suggestions and learnings. Take a moment to allow this to happen, and let this happen easily and naturally, because it is definitely going to happen. When you accept all of these learnings, you're creating a new you, because you learned things now you have learned before, during this hypnosis session. You love the new you. You feel confident, better. You feel good. You are emotionally strong and mentally know how to handle anything. Know that creating is continuous and long-lasting. It is limitless and can be so much more than what you created now. You're going to not be the same tomorrow as you are now. You are not the same now as you were yesterday. I've never seen it written anywhere that you cannot change. And in a week, you are going to be more successful than tomorrow. Imagine in a month the difference from a week. You can change what you can be in a year if you decide and you change now. Create this now if you want. You hold the power and responsibility to each change in everything you create in your reality, and this comes from within. You are a plant that keeps growing. All you have to do is have a little water, and you have that in you too. The plant grows with all the learnings you have listened to today, and you know how to create from here. And you know how to create from here. You are a creation of all the thoughts you have had so far. And you can change anything you want when you think thoughts now. And you can do this for as long as you want. You believe, commit, and decide what you want, because that is what you want to receive, isn't it? You are creating and becoming the most successful person you've ever met. You physically and mentally deserve to keep creating the new you each and every day. Take a moment to focus on your breathing, because in a few moments you are going to reorient back to the room. Or you can ignore the suggestions and drift into a soothing sleep. And know every morning when you wake up and you lift your head off the pillow, this reminds you that you can be a new you each and every day. One, seeing yourself as successful. 2, hearing the sounds of success. 3, feeling coming to the relaxation of your conscious mind. 4, seeing what you learned. And 5, listening to my voice as you open your eyes.